We made it. We're on the last video of the Abs-Tastic Series. This is video number 10, and all this journey has been about is focusing on the core, specifically your abs. Now your core is the front, the sides, and the back of your midsection. The abs are the front portion. And you know, it's very desirable to get six-pack abs. All these moves through this whole 10 series will help you get there. And I wanted to do this so that way you can go through all 10, you know, pick moves from each one, put them together how you would like, and get a workout going. And so, you know, I always recommend a full body workout, about an hour worth, and then putting 5 minutes of, you know, these abs exercises that I show you, and put it into that workout. Just 5 minutes is all you need, because a full body workout, every muscle you really work out, you're connecting to your core. So your core is getting a workout. And I'm very excited to, you know, end this series. We're really trying to tone and shape that midsection, help to get us closer to those goals that we want, you know, six-pack abs, whatever it may be. Just slimming down your midsection is just a healthy thing to do. Your core is the engine of your body. Like I stated, every move you really make throughout the day is engaging your core. Just think about it. You go to pick up something, your core. You sit down, stand up, your core. I mean, it's basically in everything we do, so it's important to have a very strong midsection. And so all these moves are to really focus on that, hone in, and get us to get those results quicker. Now, I had a surgery almost about a year ago. It set me back. I used to have six-pack abs. I'm getting close to it. I'm not quite there yet, but I've slimmed down my midsection drastically. And all these moves are what helped me get the six-pack abs in the first place, and they're what are helping me slim down now in the second round, and I will get back to that. And so these are very effective moves. Of course, you can take any variation you need. I always show you can use weights. You don't have to use weights. You can, you know, there's always modifications to make sure you do it successfully, because the last thing you want to do is hurt yourself. So always make sure you check with a professional, make sure you're ready to do a workout routine or exercise of any type. But these moves, you know, really are made to be very effective. I do a lot of workouts from different platforms and areas, and so I've had, you know, trainers help me. So I have a lot of knowledge, and I know what kind of works and what doesn't. And so these 10 series that we went over, they're all going to be effective moves, and they're all a little bit different. So you can, you know, 10 videos, that could be 10 weeks of abs, and then you repeat. Or you can go in there and you can mix and match. It's awesome. And so I thank you guys for being on this journey with me. For this last video, we are going to do 3 moves. And these moves, we're going to do 10 of each. And then from there, you guys can choose, just put it on repeat till you hit your 5 minutes. We are going to utilize a weight plate. I recommend anywhere from 1 pound to 10 pounds based on where you're at. Or you can use your body weight. Body weight is very effective. I don't think it gets enough attention, but your body weight is great, whether it's push-ups, crunches, planks, squats, whatever it may be. Your body weight is a really good thing to utilize, and you still get a very effective workout. So we are going to go down to the ground. I'm going to show you quickly each move, and then we're going to do 10 of each and wrap up this series. And again, I'm very excited to make it to this point, and hopefully you guys have had a chance to really try some of these out. If you've had, I'd like to hear some feedback. Please subscribe to my channel as well. I always am providing something different when it comes to fitness. This is also a finance channel, so there's that part of it if you'd like to watch that as well. But it's a great channel to join, so I really appreciate you joining. If you hit that subscribe button, it'd be great. And it's free. Not a lot of things are free these days. So we'll see you on the ground here in just a second. Okay, as you can see, I have a weight plate. Mine is 5 pounds, so I'm going right in the middle of my recommendation. And you can use your body weight. So by any means, you don't have to have a weight, but these moves, are one of the moves you can add a weight. So we're going to be doing what's called a V tap. I like to call it the star tap though. But this move, you're really going to be laying on your back, and you're going to flatten yourself out like a pancake. And you're going to put your arms out to the side, your feet down. And what you're going to do is your opposite hand is going to touch your opposite foot or leg. So we'll take my right hand, my left foot, and you're going to touch. You're going to go down and touch. So it really is a full body movement. that's focusing on the core, because you're going to have to engage the core when you come up. Crunching up, you're bringing your leg up, so you're engaging your top and your bottom portion of your abs. So that's move number one. Move number two is a good old C crunch, and this is where we bring in the plate. Why I like C crunches is because they really focus on your abs. Tucking, keeping your core engaged. That way you get change in the core. Lastly, we're going to do pikes. So these are where you hold your plate up to your feet, but you want to keep your shoulder blades up off the ground. These three moves together are not only focusing on just the abs, but they're focusing on the lower abs and the upper abs. And this is really one that is going to focus on the whole core, but mainly on your front part section, your abs. And so this last one, because it's the Abs-Tastic Series, I figured I'd do three moves that will really help bring the focus to your abs only, instead of doing some kind of side movements or planks that will bring in the back a little bit more. These are all ab focused. So now let's do 10 of each. So we're going to start with the V tap, or I like to call it a star tap. We don't need to wait for this one. All right, so you're going to lay down, and each one, so right and left, is considered one. We're going to do 10 of those, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, grab your weight. C crunches. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then pikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. All right. 10 of each. So let me explain to you what I was feeling real quick. So after doing the V taps, or the star taps as I call them, those are kind of sneaky. You start to do them, it is difficult in certain ways and it's easy in others. But what that does is it builds up to your last two moves. You're really starting to warm up that core, and by the time you get to the C crunches, your core is really screaming, right? It's crying, it's saying, this is tough now, we're really getting into it. And then when you end with the pikes pulsing up towards your feet, man, you feel it, and your core starts to burn, and that's what you want. You want to show that it's really being effective, and that's how you know when your core starts to burn. You put that on repeat. If you can hit 5 minutes, you're going to have a core that is exhausted, that is worked out with efficiency, and that's going to start changing and molding towards a thinner, slimmer midsection, toner midsection, and getting you closer to those six-pack abs. And so I really hope you enjoyed not only this video, but all 10 videos leading up to this. I'm trying to put out there what I feel would be very beneficial. So I'm going to try to really think of what kind of area I want to focus on next on the body. But if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'd be happy to show anything you guys comment on. And but thank you for joining me on this Abs-Tastic series. As I stated, I had a surgery last year. I'm getting very close to, those six-pack abs again. I'm starting to see a little definition. It feels really good. My core's really slimmed down because the surgery I had, they had to blow up my stomach with gas for over 2 hours. So, that created a core that went from a six-pack to a kegger, basically, and now I'm getting it back to a six-pack. And so all these moves are very effective. They work really well. So pick and choose your videos, which moves you want. Be sure to modify if you need to. Real quickly, you know, those start taps, if this is too much, you can just keep your legs like this. There's always a way to modify, and it's not about you're making it easy for yourself, you're making it appropriate for yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. Everyone has to start somewhere, and if you try to go from 0 to 10, you're gonna create injury, and I guarantee you're gonna be doing it wrong because you have to step up to learn. And so don't be afraid of doing that. That's gonna actually get you to your goal faster because you're gonna be doing it appropriately for your body. And then you step it up from there once you get comfortable and feel like you're stronger and able to move up. So with all that said, guys, thank you for joining me in the Abs-Tastic series. I look forward to hitting the next fitness thing that I'm going to be thinking of, or if you recommend anything, and hope you guys have a healthy, awesome day. We'll see you next time here on Mark's Finance and Fitness.